and welcome in an incredibly sunny Amsterdam. It's usually not this weather, but when it is, it's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Right now, I have Dam Square in the back, and over here, Dutch supermarket, Albert Heijn. I'm going to give you a Dutch food tour because I honestly believe the best souvenir you can take back with you is food. This heerlijk welkom means deliciously welcome. In Dutch it makes more sense than in English, I guess. Let's go inside. So this is where we come in. If you're going to buy a lot of stuff, take one of these genius baskets. You don't have to carry them, you can just roll them over the ground. Wait, let me show you. This is like, what am I doing? Come on. Oh gosh, am I stuck? Yeah, I'm free again. Look at this, look at this. You can just grab one of these. I think this is really an invention of Albert Heijn. It's so cool, right? So, grab one of these, and then I'm going to show you what you should buy as a souvenir, or if you want to try Dutch food when you're here in the Netherlands. I just told the manager, like, we have so many cheese stores and souvenir shops in the center, but actually I think you should just go to the Albert Heijn because they have everything of the same quality and at a reasonable price. And Albert Heijn is also like a Dutch institution. It's a very old supermarket name in the Netherlands, so you should definitely experience that. Now, let's start off with, well, these are all the fresh foods. No, I'm going to show you like a pre-made meal, super typical Dutch meal that you should try. Right at the beginning are the pre-made meals, and you should try stamppot boerenkool, especially if you're here in winter. This is such a Dutch meal. It's actually mashed potatoes with kale, and you always eat it with a sausage on top. You can already see it. Also, right next to it, you can also try hutspot, which is also mashed potatoes with carrots and onions. Especially if you have a kitchen, if you're staying in an Airbnb, grab one of these and try a typical Dutch dinner. Poffertjes! Yeah! You can get like the ultra large size or just like smaller sizes. Just recently I've had some friends from Hong Kong come over, and they took this with them back to Hong Kong as souvenirs. Like, you can just heat them up in a microwave or in the oven. They are so good. In case you don't know, poffertjes are typical traditional Dutch mini pancakes. They are so delicious with a little bit of icing sugar and a little bit of butter. I think it's even included in the packaging. You have to try these, seriously. The next stop I'm going to take you is the bread section, because next to cheese, us Dutchies, we love bread. Seriously, we're so crazy about it. Over here we already have a Dutch product you should try. It's rye bread, but it's from the Dutch province Friesland. So it's Fries roggebrood. So it's Fries rye bread. It's really, really good with cheese on top. Now we have all kinds of rolls, but the thing I want you to check out is, let me see, where are they? Here, krentenbollen. So in the Netherlands we eat these with a little bit of butter and cheese. I know it sounds crazy because it's rolls with raisins in it, but trust me, it tastes really good, and the combination with cheese is super traditional Dutch. Moving on to more bread, because I want to show you this, and this is also from the province of Friesland. It's Friesland is in the north of the Netherlands, and I'm going to take you there soon, but you should so try this. This is so good. It's called sugar bread. Well, actually, this is Fries. Fries, they have a dialect and I cannot pronounce it anyway. But it's bread with sugar and cinnamon, and oh my gosh, this tastes so good. You should try it. Just slice it and try it with a little bit of butter. From the bread section, we are going to move on to the best section of them all, the cheese section. Seriously, if you're going to buy cheese at the Netherlands, just buy it at the Albert Heijn. The quality is amazing. They have all these different varieties. They have Gouda, of course, which the Americans, I guess, love. But if I can recommend you one thing that I really learned to eat when I came to the Netherlands, it's komijnenkaas. It's cumin cheese. It's so good. Let me see if I can find it for you. Over here. It's cheese with cumin seeds. So delicious. Also, don't forget to try the rokaas, which is smoked cheese. Very delicious as well. And of course, if you're in Amsterdam, you have to try Old Amsterdam. Cheese paradise. Look at this. Yes, man, we really love our cheese. More cheese over there. This is like the the fresh section where they slice it right in front of you. So good. Now let me show you this. Over here is like a little bit of baked goods or a little bit of pastries, and something you should also try are bossenbollen. So it's like a big puff pastry filled with cream and like coated with chocolate. Bossenbollen is from Den Bosch, which is in the south of the Netherlands. Very, very typical for that city. And then we have tompoesen. Oh, this is so good. When I first tried it, when I came to the Netherlands, I was blown away. So there are some custard cream in here, and then there's puff pastry, and there's this pink icing. It's so good, very hard to eat, but very, very delicious. And then we have, also from a southern province, we have the fly. Actually, if you want to try the best fly, you should be in that province, but it's quite a drive from Amsterdam. So if you still want to try it and don't drive that far, you should just try it here. So rijstevlei, also so good. It's like a pie. It's filled with usually with some cream, and then maybe there's fruit on top, or they have so many different varieties. So this is like a apple lemon fly. This is like a rice fly with rice pudding. Then we have like a pudding fly, and then we have apple crumble fly. So delicious. Try it. We're going to move on to the best sections, the sweets. Oh wait, more cheese. Cheese. So this is why I said, instead of buying souvenirs in the center, just go to Albert Heijn. They have all these cute packagings with traditional Dutch cookies and sweets and chocolates. Droste is also a very old Dutch chocolate brand. They make these chocolate buttons which are delicious. And then of course we have the stroopwafels or the caramel waffles. These are the mini versions, but they also have the big ones, I guess. Yes, they have them over here. And look, if you want touristy cute packagings, you can just find it at Albert Heijn. What else do we have? Ooh, bigger packagings of stroopwafels. And then we have more stroopwafels. Little cute Delft Blauw chocolates. So Delft Blauw is like the traditional Dutch decorations. So cute. And here you can find like a little tin. Right across on the other side are all the Easter eggs, which is also very, very Dutch. I think they do have Easter eggs abroad, but I don't know if they have all these different varieties. So we have like the solid chocolate ones, but we also have like the hazelnut cream filled ones, and then we have like, these are also just solid, but you have like a cappuccino version, and then there's like all kinds of mixed varieties. So I have to show you this. So we have yogurt, blueberry, cinnamon. This one. Oh, these are so good. Mango red chili. These are also very, very good. Highly recommend you to try some Easter eggs if you're in the area or if you're in the city around Easter. And seriously, you can just buy the Albert Heijn ones. Like I said, they have incredible good quality, and oh my gosh, what did I say about the different varieties? Holy schmeckers. So look at this. We have, like, this is dark chocolate, but this is milk, pecan caramel, white strawberry, white almond praline, so white almond cream. Oh my gosh, losing my mind over here. Something I also want to show you are some Dutch chocolate brands which you can also take with you as a souvenir. So for instance, Johnny Doodle is a Dutch brand. Verkade, where is Verkade? You can also just take the Albert Heijn ones. They're also, oh my gosh, if I can recommend you one thing, this mango passion fruit chocolate, so good. There we go, Verkade, a very traditional old Dutch chocolate brand. They have all these different varieties. And of course, Tony Chocolonely's. They have a mission to create slave-free chocolate, which means they give like the cacao farmers an honest price for the cacao. But the thing is, they have incredible, delicious chocolate. This one is always, well, now it's not sold out, but it's the most popular one. It's caramel sea salt. Over here we have like the dark chocolate with cranberry aniseed. This is just milk hazelnut. This is like the dark chocolate, coconut dark chocolate. Oh, their chocolate is amazing. You should definitely, like, look how cute this is. Isn't this like the perfect souvenir? You should definitely buy some Tony's chocolate. So something which is also super Dutch is ontbijtkoek. And I am personally not a big fan of it, but a lot of people like it. It's like a cake with spices, and yeah, the Dutch love to eat it as for breakfast. So just like a slice of ontbijtkoek with some butter. Oh, that's really good actually. Yeah, butter makes the world go round, man. But yeah, you can try this, and you can also try this as a snack. I think next to cheese, this is also one of the most Dutch things that you can eat, and that's licorice. Oh, licorice, 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 licorice. I'm personally not the biggest fan, but like, you should definitely try it. So what would I recommend? Muntro. Yeah, it's quite firm, very sweet. I love it. If you're more adventurous, try the salty licorice. Also, I've heard Autodrop is super Dutch. It's actually just like wine gums or something like that, but we have, of course, like licorice flavor and all these mixed flavors with the fruit and yada yada yada. The Cadillacs are really good. Let me see. I think these, yes, these are very delicious. Here are two other varieties of old Dutch traditional candy. So Werther's Original. They're little candies made with butter. So delicious. And these, I love these too. They're like butter waffles, but it's firm candy, but it tastes like butter. I think butterbeer, like from Harry Potter, should taste this way. Arriving at the salty snacks, I would say try these, like the puff pastry with cheese. Ugh, so good. Lots of varieties of the borrelnootjes. Ooh, these are also really good. Tijgernootjes. I don't know, the texture of these is a little bit different than the regular borrelnootjes. And then of course we have all the snacks with cheese. Love it. Just try one of these, they're all good. So this is the cookie section, and we also have some very old-fashioned roze koeken. So this is just a cake with pink icing, but the flavor is, I don't know, it's very different than what you're used to. I would highly recommend it. It's really good. Oh, next to that you can find the gevulde koeken. I used to adore these, but I ate them way too much. So it's pastry filled with almond paste. Very delicious. Also next to stroopwafels, you should try speculaas, which is, well, it's a little bit, the taste is a little bit like gingerbread, but it's not gingerbread. You should try it. And now I'm going to take you to a section most foreigners usually have trouble understanding. It's the section with the sprinkles or bread. In the Netherlands, we have these sprinkles. You can see all the different varieties. You have them in chocolate, and you have them like with candy, and you have like the fruit versions and everything. And we put them on bread when we eat bread as breakfast or as lunch or as dinner. But there's a special kind of sprinkle, and that's this one. And this is the one you eat whenever a baby is born in the Netherlands. So when somebody comes over to see your baby, you either serve them the pink ones or the blue ones on these, well, it's kind of a toast, something like that. And you put some butter on it, and you put the sprinkles on it, and whether you have like a baby girl or a baby boy, you serve your guests this. And we're not finished with crazy bread toppings, because we also have coconut bread. So this is just like a slice of coconut, I don't know, something. It's quite firm, and you put it on top of your bread like this, and you eat it. It's quite tasty. For me, the coconut flavor is a little bit overwhelming, even though I love it, but you could try it. And then we also have, this is also super, 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 super Dutch, appelstroop. So it's like syrup from apples. It's very dark, as you can see, and it's sweet, but at the same time it's not too sweet. So sometimes you put this on top of cheese, which makes it taste even better. So yeah, if you want to try also like a typical Dutch slice of bread, just put some butter on it, put some cheese on top of it, and then appelstroop. Really good. I also have a dessert I want to show you, which is also so traditionally Dutch, and it's vla. It's actually pudding, but it's a little bit more liquid, as you can see. See, it's super creamy, very, very delicious. You have all these different flavors. Oh, you should try this flavor. Hoopjesvla. This. It's a little bit of a coffee flavor, but hoopjes are also traditional Dutch candy with coffee flavor. And then you have vla with that flavor. So good. Hello, Heineken all over the place. The Dutch beer brand. You can get it all you want here at the Albert Heijn. I don't drink beer, but for the viewers that are watching this, there you go. Beer porn. Rookworst, also something you really shouldn't miss. I don't eat meat, but hey, I know this tastes really good because I used to eat meat and it's very, very delicious. In the frozen section, there's something you absolutely have to try. Even though I don't eat meat, you need to try bitterballen. This is so good. You can also buy it in cafes, but if you have like a kitchen, like I said, if you're staying in an Airbnb or whatever, get the bitterballen and make them yourself. You can also get like the, yeah, this is the oven version. Nice. And then we have all these other Dutch fried snacks. Vlammetje is also so good. And then we have kroketten. Kroketten, you need to try kroketten as well. If you don't try them at the Febo, just get your own. They're also so delicious. Ooh, frikandellen. They're also really, really good. I'm like praising all this meat even though I'm vegetarian, but I used to eat all this when I wasn't a vegetarian, and I can highly recommend it. Ah, look at this cute souvenir version. We already saw some of these, but not everything. So the speculaas, you know, like the ginger cookies, you can also get them in the souvenir version. And then we have lots of chocolate and windmills and stuff like that. And that's it. Those are all the Dutch foods you need to buy at Albert Heijn near Dam Square to be like on point with your souvenirs. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, put a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and are not subscribed yet, click that subscribe button to see more videos. I make travel vlogs, but I also show you around in the Netherlands. And if you have any questions about Dutch food, please put them down in the comments below. My Dutch viewers are always so happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.